Hi guys, it's Cam. Happy New Year! Hopefully I'm going to be posting this tomorrow on New Year's Day. It is currently New Year's Eve, my least favorite holiday of the year. I'm hoping this year is a good one. I'm spending it with my friend Sid and a couple of her friends. I won't be at home, just with my parents this year. I am so envious of people that have huge New Year's parties. I've always dreamt of going to one and like decked out in a sparkly dress and everything, but I feel cute today though. If you see the same outfit in my New York vid coming out next week, no, you didn't. It is the cutest fit. I just had to wear it again. I love layering a turtleneck under a dress from like holiday type event or party. And then I have these cute polka dotted tights on. So I'm feeling very festive. I'm gonna do a sparkly eye and a red lip. I got this beautiful sparkly eyeshadow for Christmas, which I'm very excited to try. What a year it has been. If you follow me on Instagram, I did a 2021 recap and wow, it was a roller coaster to look back. I was completely bald 1 year ago. 8 months ago, my hair looked like newborn hair. Look at her now. I was filming a hair growth video, but I got so busy with school that I just totally forgot about it, but I might put something together. I'll probably do it a year and a half after growth because that's when it'll actually look so different because now it's still growing. But I'm gonna be getting ready, and while I get ready, I'm going to read. I haven't opened this book in a while. This is my cancer journal. There are a lot of tears that rain down on this book, but I want to read through my New Year's resolutions from last year because a couple of them did come true, a couple of them didn't come true, and I just want to talk about them and do a little yearly recap because it's going to be 2022. We're going into, what is that, 2 years of a pandemic? 2020 to 2021. Yeah, 2 years of a pandemic. So hope I'm looking back on this in a few years and it's completely gone. At least we're all going through it. I don't know if that helps. Let's get ready. Also, please don't forget to subscribe. I hit 17,000 this year and I'm just so grateful for that. I just want to keep growing that because I'm graduated now and I'm realizing getting a job is hard and this is what I really love to do. So if you could support me by subscribing, that would be wonderful and would make my whole year. I know subscriber count is just a number, but it truly just means a lot and it feels so good that people are here watching my videos because I work very, very hard on these and yeah, so thank you. Okay, let's read these and get started with the makeup. My first one, which this is funny, it's Beat Cancer because last December, January, I was only halfway done through chemo, and so that was something that I was so anxious about. And March 15th, 2021, I got the call that I beat it, and that was like the most amazing phone call of my whole life. I was completely numb. I didn't even process. I just wanted to scream it from the rooftops that I was cancer free. Looking back on that, it's pretty bittersweet now that I'm having not my first but my second cancer scare since March, which it's craziness. If I learned anything this year, it's just don't take your health for granted at all. Even after beating cancer, it doesn't mean that everything's just gonna be cheery and dandy after that. If you're watching this, just remember that appreciating your health is so important because once that is out of your control, then nothing in your life is in control. So, I mean, that was my number one resolution, and the fact that I achieved that is just unreal. Still dealing with the emotional impact of that to this day, probably will be for the next couple years, but I'm moving on. Trying to move on with my life and start a new chapter. Yeah, but that is definitely, I'm so proud of myself for that I fought through it, and there's honestly no words that I can even say, but just like, thank you for my medical team, for my family and my friends, and the support here on YouTube and Instagram. It means the whole world to me. I mean, I don't really have much else to say besides that. So thank you. Okay, my next resolution was to fly somewhere fun, aka I have NYC after that. I was lucky and grateful and crazy enough to go to New York 3 times this year. I went once in July with Shiv. That was, I mean, amazing, beautiful trip. Then we went in September and that was even more insane because it was Met Gala Fashion Week. We ended up at Kid Cudi's party. I met Ben Platt. I talked to Timothy, or I didn't talk to Timothy. Timothy walked past us leaving a party. You know, it was just a lot of things that still feels unreal to me. I'm so grateful for that trip. Weekends like that are literally from a movie. And I'm just forever grateful for those girls that I spent that trip with, because we just lived our life to the absolute fullest that weekend. That's all I have to say. That was a YOLO weekend if I have ever seen one. Okay, my third one, short and sweet, but fall in love. That absolutely didn't happen. I am still so single. I just have the worst luck. That's all I have to say. So that absolutely didn't happen. It'd be great if it happened in 2022, but I'm starting to feel like I might just like have some cats and live on my own. If anyone has like a cute brother, like just a good human, please let me know. It's like kind of getting annoying at this point. I'm just like, is she gonna be single forever? I don't know. I'm just still waiting for my Augustus Waters. Still mad at John Green about that one, but you know. I still wish I could sit down. Maybe that'll be in my 2022 resolution. Sit down with John Green and just talk about The Fault in Our Stars and why he decided to kill all of us with that book. Number 4 was to do a wildflower collab. I love wildflower phone cases. I love Devin Lee Carlson and Sydney and their whole family. I just am so inspired by like entrepreneurs, especially like their whole family's a part of it, which is really cool. Didn't achieve that one, but that is still a dream that I am manifesting. I would love to work with Devin. She just seems like such a cool person. I honestly just want to be friends with her and one day collab on a wildflower case. I already have like an idea of what I would do for it, so I'm manifesting it. I'm putting it into the world still. Didn't achieve it this year, but maybe I will next year. That would be unreal. And I know it's just a phone case, seems so silly, but I don't know, it would just be so cool to me. Number 5 was to make videos, which I did. I kept up pretty much as consistently as I could, and I'm just gonna keep doing it because I really do love it and want to see how far I can go with it. Just do it for myself and for you guys. It seriously is just the most rewarding thing to me. So I'm gonna keep doing that. But I did achieve it, so very proud of myself in that department. I want to make some fun content this next year. I have some crazy things coming up. I thought it was going to come out January 1st, but now it's coming out January 24th, which is okay. It gives us more time to like market it and stuff, and I don't know when I can talk about it yet, but it'll definitely be its own video where I talk about it because I am so excited. It literally is something that I didn't even dream for because I didn't think it'd be possible, and now it's happening. And all I'm saying is I'm manifesting that Good Morning America finds it and I will get on GMA, which I've never even watched the show, but there's just something about like getting flown out to New York and waking up at 3 a.m. and going on the morning show. Like, I don't know, it's just a weird dream of mine, and it was Ellen, but we all know how that went. Yeah, also I've been in a huge blush phase. It probably looks like it's too much, but oh well. Number 6 was the end of COVID. Sad to say that is not over because people aren't getting vaccinated. At some of my family members, please get vaccinated. At some of my friends that I know, you don't even understand how important it is. That's all I have to say about it. Like, please just do it. Like, do some research, educate yourself, get vaccinated, please. Number 7 was to see all of my friends together, and that did just happen. It's really sad that I wrote that just due to COVID and still being in chemo, but that was definitely a resolution of mine. I got to see them when I was back in Seattle. Various events like Shiv's birthday and my grad dinner, just getting to sit with them, like not one last time, that sounds really sad, but just celebrating me graduating and just getting to sit at a table with like some of my favorite humans was just such a great thing. And we ate Italian food, which is like my safety net of food, and it was just very, very wholesome. So you know who you are. I love you and appreciate you, and was so glad that I could be back in Seattle and do a little bit of normal 22-year-old things. So I love you. And number 8 was eat good food. I definitely did a lot of that. Number 9 was surround myself with people that lift me up. I definitely did that when I was back at school. I've been trying to. Number 10 was cut out the unhealthy and the toxic friendships. I did a lot of that, which it's hard, but sometimes it's for the best for your mental sanity to just surround yourself with the people who truly lift you up, support you no matter what. That is something that took years and years to realize, was that I could just cut them out. It's not anything mean or trying to hurt anyone's feelings. It's purely for your own mental and emotional sanity, and I just think that it is so important. I was such a people pleaser throughout high school and tried to keep friendships just because it was more convenient to keep them, but really it was like detrimenting. Is that a word? Detrimental. Oh my god. Detrimental to my mental health, and I wish that I could go back to high school Cam and just give her a hug and be like, you're done. You're done with those people, like walk away. You're done with those boys, like they're not filling you up like you deserve, so you should walk away. I wish I could tell her that, and even though I can't, I can just continue to practice that for the rest of my life. So yeah, it's nothing mean. It's literally just taking care of yourself. Sometimes you do need to be selfish, and I didn't understand that as a little baby, but I get that now. So yeah. Number 11 was do what fills me up and inspires me. Life is short. Definitely have been trying to do that as much as possible. As you know, I'm graduated and I currently don't have a plan of what I'm doing. I have been slowly applying to jobs and trying to figure it out, but with health stuff up in the air, I can't commit to anything, so I'm just going to live each day to the fullest and try to keep doing what I love and what inspires me, because that is truly what is most important. Getting a job and having money, yes, money is important, but it does not fill you up like doing what you love. It's one of those things where I feel like you have to find a balance. Of course, you need to make money to live, but also life is so short. If you spend your whole life doing something that you don't love, then what's the point? I don't know. I've been trying to find that balance. I don't know the perfect balance. I'm just trying to figure it out. At the end of the day, be happy and try to make money doing what I love. Number 12 was get a tattoo, which I did and I documented on this channel. That was very, very fun. I love my butterfly tattoo. I actually got 2 tattoos. I got one in New York and then I got my butterfly one, and I love them, and I currently don't have any new tattoos on my radar. I love getting them. It is how I show my creativity on my body, and I just think that they're little good reminders, and I usually get them in a special place or with a special person. I just think it's the coolest way to keep those memories. Yeah, I did do that. Number 13 was grow my hair back. I mean, that was kind of inevitable because, you know, hair grows. It's grown a lot. I mean, I look at photos back when I was like completely bald, and it is crazy to look back at that. Like, I feel like I barely remember that time, like it was all such a blur, but I just will never take my hair or my eyelashes for granted ever, ever, ever again. Like, that is just such a little thing, and then when you don't have it, it's like, feels like the end of the world sometimes. I never used to think about it much. I didn't treat my hair very well. I try to just remember how amazing it feels to put on mascara and like look like a normal human. I was posting some throwbacks from my birthday in March and I didn't have one eyelash or one hair on my body, and that's just like crazy and just added to my anxiety during that time because I didn't feel normal or look normal, and that just was really, really tough to deal with. I spent my whole 22nd birthday in like a consistent panic attack for like the whole 12 hours of the day, and that was just due to like external factors and voices in my head. Birthdays are hard. I feel like they've gotten harder and harder as I've gotten older, and I just need to try to just not have a mental breakdown on them because it leaves a very sour note on that whole birthday. Yeah, I don't know. All I have to say is just take care of your mental health. I know a lot of the time it is completely out of control. I can't control my anxiety, but I've been working to find resources and medications that help when I am feeling like that, because it is very important to try to have a little bit of control, because that's the thing that makes me even more anxious, that makes me spiral, is that it's completely out of my control. So I'm working on it. It'll probably take me a couple years and a lot of change to happen, but you know, we'll get through it. If you're watching this and you're anxious or you deal with anxiety, just know you're not alone. It is a crazy thing. It is super hard because everybody's anxiety is a little bit different. No two people's anxiety is the same. Just know that you're not alone and there's people out there who get you. And number 14, oh my god, I just realized there's a lot more. Number 14 is to be happy. Still working on that, you know, it comes and goes, trying my best. Number 15 was inspire others to be kind and do good. I hope that I'm doing that every day on the internet. 16 is take more baths, more self-care. I took so many baths. I became a bath person through the pandemic and through chemo. It is my self-care time. 17 is dream bigger. I love that. It's kind of random. I'm dreaming big, I promise. Number 18 was go to a Blazers game with my dad. I did do that. I went to a couple. I even got to see my favorite East Coast player, Matisse Thybulle, my like YouTube friend, I'd say. I don't know. Got to do that and see him play for the first time, which was cool. Number 19 was go to a concert. I think I went to a couple. Me and Shiv went to Willow. She got tickets the day of. That was super fun. Did I go to any others? I don't know if I did, but I love that I have that on here. It's kind of random. 20 is finish school, but don't be stressed. That is funny that I say that. It was definitely stressful, but I did finish school. So I'm so proud of myself about that. So proud. 21, my last one. I see that I did 21 things for 2021. That was Smart Cam. Wait, what was the last one? I just forgot. The chemo brain. Enjoy the little things. You know, I'm trying to do that. Try to do that every day. Enjoy the little things. Like today, I'm going to see my friend Sid, which I haven't seen yet. I would really wish that she could have come to New York with us, but we get to spend New Year's together, which is really fun. Very excited about that. Before I go on, I'm going to apply this glitter. I'm very excited. I think I'm just gonna put it, oh wow, it's really pigmented. Put it all over my lid. I literally got this from an Instagram ad. Oh, it's pretty. Do you see it? Wow. This is from Dear Delilah. I gave into their Instagram ad, but I love it. Love a little bit of glitter, especially for New Year's. I mean, I feel like you can't do a New Year's look without like either color or glitter. You have to have one or the other. Or both. She's just gonna be a glittery queen. I have been really loving just putting makeup on, especially if I'm like really down in the dumps that day. Putting like a fresh face of makeup on just feels so powerful and makes me feel beautiful, and I have just been really, really grateful for makeup this year because even when I don't have eyelashes, it's really fun to do a pretty makeup look or even just like good skincare. It's really important. Okay, that's so pretty. Do you see that? I would do glitter lips too, but I think I'm just gonna do red for right now. I have this Russian red from MAC, which I'm gonna need a tissue to blot out. So pretty. Oh my god, I love this with the sparkles and the red. I feel so pretty. Okay, let me blot this. Hold on. Okay, a little blot so that it's not all over my teeth. This is the completed makeup look. A little bronzy, glittery, glowy look. Gloss text. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is honestly just a recap for myself of the year, just to look back. I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video and supporting me on this channel. I really love doing this and want to continue doing this. I have some fun things coming out. I'm going to do a podcast episode, and I might actually go down to LA for it just because I know I could do it over Zoom, but feel like doing it in person would just be so important. I just want to be as present as possible and enjoy everything that is going on in the next month. I am so excited to share the big news when I can. I wish I could say I'm really excited for 2022. I honestly am just going to take it day by day or even hour by hour if needed. No year is perfect. There are a lot of ups and downs and roller coasters. Just know that you've got a friend through it. Please just take care of yourself and your mental health and try to just set a couple of goals, even if they're tiny, even if they're do one thing that makes you smile every day or watch one video that makes you smile. Watch Cody Co or Nick is Not Green. I've been obsessed with Nick is Not Green. I also have been loving Luna Montana's vlogs. For some reason I just found her and I'm obsessed and I want to get into ballet all of a sudden. But yeah, do those little things. Watch a video, watch a TikTok, whatever that fill you up and make you feel good. So I am going to go. I need to make some deliveries and then head to Sid's for New Year's, but I hope you have a happy New Year's. If you don't, that's okay. I love you and I will see you soon. I have a fun video coming out next week. New York vlog is coming out, so please look forward to that. I love you guys so much. Bye.
She told me not to lie. You said, honey, I can sense that you're struggling